Stop using politics for an excuse. What do I mean by that, right? So let's get into it, right? So I just came from the beach. I was in St. Pete's having a great time, hang out with the kids. Kids went to the park. I got my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I had a good day, right? And I come home because I have to go in, look at the comments, look at what people is saying so I could help them out. If they got questions, any concerns or anything, I go in and I help them out, right? That's what I do, right? So I go in and I look at somebody's comment, which is funny, he deleted. And it was basically, in a sense, something about politics, right? It's like, hey man, shit is not good because this politician is in power. Look, guys, take this shit out your head, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes we gotta take accountability. Sometimes we gotta go in and look ourselves, right? And blame ourselves for the problems that we have. It's not always just another politician. If you go in and you're putting your life on hold and putting it that, man, government's supposed to take care of you, that's on you. That's a choice that you decided to put in, right? I could tell you right now, I've been here since Clinton, right? Clinton didn't do shit for me. That was the worst times that we've been in my life since we came from the Dominican Republic. Bush came around, shit was okay, still bad, right? Obama comes around, shit was bad. Trump came around, it was okay, right? Biden comes around, shit is horrible. Trump comes around, it's okay. Guess what? What I'm doing? Am I putting my life on hold and be like, oh my God, all this shit's going wrong because of fucking Trump came around? Or, oh my God, look at this, man. The fucking hurricane came, hit my house. I had to rebuild my house. I had to do all of this shit. And guess what? I didn't get no FEMA. It's Biden's fault. I'm not putting that shit on this guy. I'm not putting my life on hold because of this other politician or this other shit. Like, I'm not putting that into my mindset. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that anybody that's watching me and supports what I do understands that and use this type of mentality, because it's what's going to help you move forward. If you're constantly looking for an excuse, something to put blame on something that's wrong in your life, that's not going good, then now what you're doing is you're finding an excuse as a scapegoat. Because it's so easy to go in and say, well, man, shit, I was a restaurant owner. Shit, Biden came around, closed down all the restaurants in the pandemic. It's Biden's fault. No. I'll go in, hey, this thing's happened. Guess what? Restructure everything. Let's open up the next restaurant. I'm not holding my life on hold because of a politician or whatever decisions that happen, or this person said this, but then they did this. I'm not putting my life on hold like that, right? And I hope that you guys, when y'all get anything positive out of me today, is that, right? Like, don't use this shit as an excuse. There's people right now that might be watching this and they're looking around in their house, or they're looking at their lives and saying, man, it's this politician's fault, or this person's fault, or this and that. And even at that, even worse than that, they're looking at everybody else who might have voted for one team or have voted for another team and be like, well, that's my team, that's my enemy. I don't look at that shit like that at all, because I vote for both sides. I vote for whoever makes sense to me at the time. But again, not expecting that they're actually gonna deliver. I'm not putting my life on somebody else's fucking hands. This is one of the reasons why I decided to go in and learn how to code and get into this space, because it's a skill that, just like a carpenter, I can go in and build things with my own hands. I could go in, work for somebody. When shit is bad, I could go in and build my own business. We'll go in, take a risk and open up another business. I could go in and do side income. There's a million shit that you could do with this skill. Okay? And that's the beauty of it. But that's like what I'm trying to put into you guys' mind. Like, don't use shit as an excuse. You have to go in and take accountability. When you're not in the place where you want to be, you got to make a change. You want to get a better job, you want to make more money, guess what? Don't expect the government to come in and give you that money. Stop looking for the government to come and give you that. Stop thinking that somebody's supposed to come and hang you that shit down. Nobody's going to hang you shit down. Everyone here is for themselves. So what you have to do is you have to go out of your way, right? Take risk, learn new skills, do what you have to do to survive in this world. Because to be honest with you, when you're down, no one gives a fuck. Nobody's going to come and help you. Nobody's going to come in and help you out and put you in a better position, and definitely not the government. So if you're putting your life on that and you're thinking that they're the reason that your shit is not going good, no, there's consequences. There's shit that you should have fucking done. I give you a great example. Like for me, when I was going to high school, I'm a very smart guy, right? But guess what I was doing? I was hanging out with the girls. I was cutting class. I could have went to AP classes. Guess what? I didn't show up. I was like, nah, I got to wake up at 7:30 in the morning. I'm not showing up to AP class. Guess what? They kicked me out, right? I'm supposed to be in the basketball team. Guess what? I show up late. I'm giving attitude to the coach, right? They kicked me out, right? I go in and now end up finishing school, and I end up in a community college. Guess what? Why did I end up in a community college? It wasn't the government. It wasn't anybody. It wasn't the teachers. It's my own decisions. It's my own decisions of what fucking I did and the mistakes that I've done that put me in that situation. What did I do though? I went in. I said, you know what? There's mistakes that I did. I could go in and change this. Let me look for opportunities and ways that I could go in and steer my life the other way, so I could go in and do something better. Maybe I didn't go to MIT, but maybe now I could go in and earn as much as somebody that went to MIT. How do I do that? I go in, I start doing research. I start going in and learning new skills. Oh, I got to learn how to do affiliate marketing. I went into that space. I got to learn about e-commerce. I went into that space. I went into the space of, oh, shoot, I got to build a website. Do I pay somebody to build a website? No, I go in and learn that skill. If I have to go in and build some type of design or add something new, I learned that skill. If I go in and I'm start building my own business and I now need to start running advertisement, guess what? I go in and I learn that skill. I buy a course, I pay for a mentorship, whatever I have to do to go and get me that. Now imagine if I was like this individual that sits down and be like, whoa, shit, I voted for Obama. I voted for Trump and they didn't do the... That's stupid. You want to live your life like that? That's on you. Please don't bring that shit to me. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Please don't bring that shit to me. Especially with your dumb comments, like, bro, like, get your shit together. Blame yourself. Changing of scenarios, man. Scene 2. Yeah, man. So, like I was saying, you know, you gotta blame yourself. You can't go in and be blaming everything else on every fucking bullshit that's out there, man. You know, we gotta go in and take accountability, you know, and if you don't want to do something for yourself, and you seen yourself in the same situation, that's on you. It's like for me, when I wanted to learn how to code and got into this thing, you think I really wanted to sit down in front of a computer for a year? You think I wanted to go in and go to interviews at major companies and embarrass myself and be like, oh man, I can't pass this interview. Oh man, I can't do this and that. No, I didn't want to do that shit, but I had to, because what was the other option? For me to go in and stay in my mom's crib, 24, 25 years old, and not have my own place, or continue just going into the IT space where literally at the time they wasn't paying like what they're paying now. Like now you do like cybersecurity and stuff like that, you make some pretty good money. Back then it's like tech support. It's like, bro, you making fucking $60,000 after 5 years. That's not fucking bread. That wasn't bread back then. It's not bread today. It's fine if you're starting up your first job and you're like, damn, this is how it start. No, back then it was like 35, 38,000, 45 if you got in a big company. And then if you do like 3 to 4 years, you'll go in and get like 60, 65. That's crazy, right? I wasn't going to do that. So I said, I'm not going to be in no IT shit, right? And I switched it up. I went into the space of programming, coding, building, right? Looking at what small businesses, you know, what they need. You know, and that's why I try to give to you guys. Where I go in and I talk about a lot of this stuff is because I'm in that space. I've been in that space for a long time, since 2011. I could tell you right now, the way how big companies hire people, right, compared to small to medium-sized businesses, it's night and day, right? You go in and you apply to Microsoft or you apply to Google, you're going through hell in an interview, right? They're already looking down on you. You got a degree? Nah, you don't. How many years of experience? Nah, you're not even getting in. That's it. Because they already have enough people with experience and also 2 degrees. So for me, I had to go in and choose the other path, which was working for small to medium-sized businesses. Because again, what do I do? Do I go in and cry it out and be like, oh my God, Bush ain't do shit for me. Obama ain't set me up. I got a Pell Grant loan and they're not helping me. You think I'm gonna be fucking like that? Come on, man. Nah, I had to go in and use the cards that were dealt to me, right? It's the same thing for anybody right now. If you in that moment where you're like, man, you start looking around, you're like, yo, you're not happy where you at, you're not like, yo, you're not proud of what you've been doing, guess what? It's time to switch it up, right? And also, too, don't use things as fucking excuses. These people that's out here, like, this is why also, too, dude left a comment in my video, dude deleted. A lot of these motherfuckers, they come in, it's like somebody comes in and takes a shit in your living room. But they don't want to discuss it. They don't want to go back and forth, right? They don't want to go in and back and forth and discuss what the hell they're talking about, right? So people come in and leave some dumb shit, right? On your living room, you're like, yo, hold on, bro, let's discuss this. Let's go deeper into this. They don't want to do that because they already made their mind. Some people, they're already like, yo, I already made my mind. I'm blaming everything on the government. I'm blaming everything on whatever's happening in the world because it's much easier than me cope, for me to cope and be like, well, shit, this shit was out of my hands. No, everything's in your hands. Right now, you homeless, guess what? Go wash cars. Right now, you go in and be like, damn, man, shit, Joe, I know you just put this thing CodingPhase at $30. Man, I can't afford $30. If you can't afford $1 a day, then that's a problem that you have. It's a laziness, right? I'm being honest because you could go in and do a million different things. It's like right now, look, you think my wife needs to go to work and get another job? No, but she's grinding. She's putting herself out there. She could just be here and be like, yo, I'm a housewife. I'm staying at home. No, you gotta get that shit out of your system from inside and be like, yo, I'm putting myself out here. Let's go in, let's make this bread. Let's go in, let's create a new empire. Let's build a career, right? If you're in a place where you're like, man, this shit is such a hard, investment for you, there's things that you could do. I'll give you a great example, man. Look, when I was learning how to code, bro, I'll tell you like this. Number 1, I was living in my mom's house. Number 2, I had just quit my job, right? I had just quit my job. I'm one of those people that went full in. Like, I quit my job. I stopped working for fucking companies, right? I wasn't going to do IT. I hated the job. And I said, I got like $4,000 or $5,000. This thing's going to last me a year. Guess what? It lasted me a month and a half, right? So once that money ran out, what did I have to do? I still got to pay for the domain. I still had to pay for the GoDaddy hosting. I still got to pay for the online courses. I still got to pay for, random shit that you try out to see if it works, right? Guess what? Cell phone bill. There's a lot of shit that adds up, right? Next thing you know, you got a, $1,800 bill that in total of all the shit that you need just to get a job. Just to get a job, just to get in, right? What did I do? I'm over here doing fucking moving company, right? I'm over here driving a truck to fucking move some big ass couches from a 3rd floor, right? Fucking up my back. I'm over here going in and using the little skills that I knew at the time of building websites just to build like a simple landing page for somebody, right? They pay me $200, $300. That got me through, right? Going into fucking selling clothes from Goodwill. I was one of those people. You see, like, go on YouTube, search wholesalers, right? Go on YouTube, search people that go thrifting. They go into fucking Goodwill, they go into thrift stores, they find like really good clothes. Like, let's say you find like a Dolce & Gabbana shirt. You go in, you clean it up, you wash it up, boom, 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 put it on eBay, and now you sell it for $80, $90. I was doing all that shit, right? So when somebody comes in and tells me, man, yeah, man, shit, I can't afford it. Bro, it's 30 fucking bucks, bro. It's not that you can't afford it. It's that you don't want to. It's not that you don't want to do something for yourself, right? And at the same time, don't blame, oh my God, the government's so bad right now. The shit, I don't even know if I can afford it. Bro, it's not about that. It's about you. It's a you problem. Because it could be $1,000, it could be $1 million, it could be $50, it could be $2. You still will find an excuse to be like, I'm not gonna do it because of this, I'm not gonna do it because of that, I really don't have time because I have kids. Look, shout out to my boy Rainier Luna, right? Got kids, working and freaking, doing truck driving, doing a bunch of shit. The stuff that Rainier Luna went through, right? Most people will get it done within three months. But guess what? His time is limited. His time is, maybe I could do 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Maybe I could do an hour this day. And the other day I got to take a break because I got to chill with my kids. And maybe this Thursday I'll go in and do another 2 hours. He goes in and does this consistently, okay? What somebody could go in and do because they don't got a job, they don't got responsibilities, they could probably do it in a month and a half, 2 months. For him, it might take him 6 months. It might take him 9 months, right? But at the end of the day, he gets to his goal. And it's not about, man, how long it's going to take you. It's about the goal, the end goal of this thing. I'm getting out of this bullshit job. I'm doing something new. This idea that is like, man, you're finding excuses for everything. That shit doesn't work in the real world. You can't cash in excuses. Okay? You can't just go in and be like, yo, listen, man, I got 50 excuses right here. How much can I get for that? You get what I'm saying? Yo, I'm dead ass about to bring out the book of excuses. For those of you guys that remember, I talked about this in 2017, 2018. I said, I'm about to come out with a book of excuses, and I'm going to sell it to some of you guys, right? And that book is going to be $10 to $15. See how many of you guys can fill it up. It's going to be a book that's going to be nice with a golden letters in the front, and it's going to be called the Book of Excuses. You could put that book right on top of your table, right on top of your library, whatever you might have right next to your computer, right? Whenever you find an excuse, just fill it up. It's just going to be a book that's going to be blank with lines that you could just write on it. And you could just write all of the excuses, every fucking excuse. See how many excuses you could come up with, okay? If you don't want to do shit, just say so. You love being where you at, just say so. If you want to go in and blame everything on everything, on fucking politics, like, that's like fucking blaming shit on an invisible man. I can't blame anything on an invisible man or anybody. I got to go in and take accountability of shit that happens to me, right? And things that I could change. There's things that's out of your hands that you can't change. But the things that you can change, change it. All right, guys. Anyways, man, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to try to do this shit. I'm getting back on my 2017 flow where I will do like 2-3 videos a day. So if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. If not, it is what it is. You know the button right there. You could subscribe or you could unsubscribe. It's up to you, okay? That's one thing that I'm trying to do for this year. I'm trying to filter it out. I don't want people with excuses. I don't want people that's fucking with the loser mentality, the people that want to fucking complain about everything, the people that's like, man, I can't do this because of that. Go find one of those channels. Those channels got millions of views. Those channels got hundreds of thousands of fucking losers that love misery, right? They love company. Misery loves company. They love being around each other. Go over there, go complain over there, go cry it out, go blame it on fucking politics, go blame it on fucking, man, your childhood. There's fucking channels where people go in and be like, oh, my dad gave me a hit with a belt one time. Yeah, go find one of those channels. Go complain over there with one of those channels where you could go in and y'all all hug each other. Every one of you guys that got hit with a belt one time when you was a little kid. And now you blame that on why your life is like this. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. Or you want to come here and be in a group of people that's like, okay, we've been through some shit. We've been through some bullshit. But we're not letting that shit define us. And we see that there's shit going on in the world, but we're not letting that shit stop us because we moving forward no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, guys, it's your boy Joe. Peace.